Hey, 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 hey. I'm a little early because I thought maybe it would be helpful to come early. I hope everyone is okay. Look, as I mentioned, even in last week, the questions and answer sessions, I try to get everyone's questions out there. And if you're not okay with that and you don't like what we're doing here, please leave the room. I don't need any naysayers. But let's start with what we can do. All right. Um, Violet Ray. Violet Ray. Is my relationship with P going to last? What should I do? What should I do other than being the the host employment to improve my financial situation? What should I do other than be? I don't get that part, but let's see. Um, your relationship with P will last some time and may not be as long as you want, but it will be quite a long term. There will be quite a long term there. And let's see, other than being in hospital employment to improve my financial situation. I'm not sure I understand what your question is. I don't see you doing much different from what you're already doing now. Violet, I hope that helps you. Let's see what a Newsrat has to ask. Will I ever go to the United States and settle down? Let's see. I see you settling down, Nusrat. I see you settling down. I don't see it in the United States. I don't see it in the United States. If that's what you want, again, I keep telling everyone, I hope that I'm wrong, if that's what you want. Tom, let's see if we can work with Tom. Do gods listen to my certain wishes, which I repeatedly ask for? Prayers whenever I prayed, and also today, do they get manifested? How could I feel it? Yes, every time, Tom, you put something out there, it is heeded, it's heard. They will get responded to. They are answered in a not often straightforwardly, because what happens is when you put out your question and it's not for your higher good, or there is something more important in line for you, then it won't come to you. How could I feel it? How could you feel it? You feel it when it manifests. You see the signs, you see things changing, you see that something is going your way. It's quite easy to see what is being manifested. It comes about. That's what manifesting is all about, Tom. Um, let's see, Babita, thank you for coming. I'm keen to know whether I should pursue in business offered by family friend or start my second innings in a profession. I took a sabbatical from work. Okay. Yes, in relation to your pursuit, the business offered by a family friend, that is a yes. That is a yes. As for the second time round in the business you're already in or in the profession you're already in, you can choose to do that at a lower level, at a part. What I mean is part time, in a as a more of a hobby. But what I'm getting is the first of your questions: pursuit a business by a family friend. That is in line for you, Babita. Then we've got Amit. Wanted to know if I have met my life partner or will meet in the future, or should I focus on being single and pursue spiritual growth? No, you haven't met your partner as yet. You will, but I'm hearing that you need to nonetheless pursue your spiritual growth. They are not either or. You are a single person. Even if you're with a companion, you will be single because we're individual people. We don't blend into one person. And so that needs to be developed. This is what I'm getting, Amit. Okay. Okay, Rita, these are general questions. I can't give you these answers with a room full of people. And you have more than one spirit guide. You do have one more than one. Uh, I hear that you're not listening, that there are messages coming your way, but you don't hear them. They're saying open yourself to listening. Let's see. RV. I hear music. My grandfather passed away in April of 2020. I always feel he's still guiding us. Any guidance or message for me? I don't know what your grandfather looked like, but I'm seeing a person who is very, very important, imposing as a figure, even if he's a short man. But I'm seeing him as being lengthy and tall, and he is around you. And the messages that he has for your family in reality, that you need to start walking your own walk. You need to start being more independent. You need to reach out for what you want. Go out and get what you want. This is a person who's very powerful, this RV, very powerful individual, this grandfather. Rita, 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 he's not in the light, your father, and he's not earthbound. Just a moment. Okay, it's going to take some time. He's stuck. He's not in the light. He wasn't in the light. He'll be going to the light. I don't have any messages for you now, Rita. He's moving to the light. Maybe in a future date you can ask. Poonam, thank you. Will I get admission, an invite from Northeastern University Boston for fall of 22? Yes, you will. That came, boom. It just came up right away, Poonam. Good for you. All right, Babita, I will go to other people and then come back to those who have already asked. Hope, hope. Let's see. Will I and my partner properly clear our exams in 22 May? When will I tell my family about my relationship and their reaction? These are 6 questions here. There's 6 questions. This is the only time I'm going to call you, Hope. No, all the exams will not be cleared in May of 22. When you tell your family depends on when you want to tell them. Because the problem here I'm seeing is that you both are not ready to say anything about this. It's as if you're waiting for some, great story to give them and then say, okay, we've done all our exams, we're ready to get married. I see this person as a person, a karmic relationship, a person who's been in your relationships in the past lives. I don't see them always as having been a husband. No, I see them more as a family member. For many, many lives, there were a few. There were a few lives where he was also a partner. Um, I do see marriage there, and I can't talk about when, unless you go talk about telling your parents that. I can't go into timing here. Um, RV again, Nilesh. Let's see. Nilesh, thank you. My question is, when will I get my new flat possession? These people, you keep asking me when, and this is a very difficult in divination to give you a when. And when will my health get improved? It's always when. If I were able to tell people on the nose what will happen to you today, it's something that no diviner can do. But I can couch it in terms of years or periods. It's not going to be in 2022. I don't see the new flat possession then. All right, so let me just answer that like that. Will it be in the future? Yes, but it won't be this year. But your health will improve this year, Nilesh. Your health will improve this year. Good. Let's see. KB, is V the right person for my daughter R? I've got a no. I've got a no there. It's not the right person. But, this is your daughter's life. She may know what she wants and she can decide, Um, jingle, jingle. When will I sell my company? I don't see it as being sold. I don't see it as being sold. I don't see it, either it's so far in the future, but I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that. Sorry, Jingle. I hope I am wrong. Julia, bum bum bum. There's a song in Italian. Julia. My sister's name was Julia. Want to know if my oldest son will remain in the toxic relationship he is in now. Will he be able to let it go and make a fresh start? Let's see. Look, Julia, there's a very strong bond between them. They have history. They have past life history. Both of these two people feel that it is a difficult relationship. But they are both unable to break away. Both of them. They feel the same way. It's as if they're two mirror images, Julia. And it's as if, life has to teach them how to act and react. So just step back and let them do that. He will remain in this for more than you would like. Yes. Will they ultimately be together? I'm seeing that they're going to be together for a long time. And I'm also seeing that it's not toxic. It is a relationship that teaches both of them something. And when there are lessons to learn, there's no toxicity there. There is a reason for them to be together. I hope that is of help, Julia. Let's see, MVS. Will I get a job this year? No, I don't see it. I'm seeing it next year. I'm seeing it 23. All right, the number synchronicities, MSV, always point to messages. I cannot know what those messages are because you are the one who knows about your life and knows the connections and you know what you are thinking and what you are wishing, what you're desiring, and they all relate to what you are doing. And so this is a lot of work with guides, I do have one of my strong points is working with guides. I suggest the people here or people who are listening, go to my website, ChristelleMartinette.com website, and there's a services page. There you can see, and there is a guides reading, and that would be of great help, I believe. KM, is my new job coming my way soon? I don't see it soon in the terms that you think soon. When you say which job out of the two, I don't know what two you're talking about, you know. So I wouldn't know. I can't say which of the two. If you gave me a name, I would say this yes, this other one no. I can't answer that without knowing, you know, something. The first offered or the second offered, maybe you can get me that later on. Um, let's see. Let's see. Boss lady. Boss lady, I want to know if my spirit guides stepped in during and open up to open me up to spiritual realm to see them. You want to ask them if they will step in and show themselves to you. I think this is what you're asking. Look, boss lady, I'm seeing that they always do. They always show themselves to you. You are not able to see them. This is what I'm getting. They're there. They really are there. When you say step in now, maybe you mean during this session. That's not. It's they are there with you all the time. They don't have to be, you know, coming up. They're there. You have to find a way to communicate with them directly. I hope that is of help. Okay, this question keeps coming up. KM, are my soul guides helping me when I ask them for something? If not, how can I communicate better? It's like before. The first question was, how do I know if they're listening to my prayers, if they're listening to my questions? It's like, I'm going to answer this for you, KM, first, and then we'll talk about that. They are helping you. Again, the response is you aren't hearing. You are not being able to listen. You have to be open to that message. All right, now let me tell you um, one thing, very important thing. People are expecting the writing on the wall. There's an expression in English. I saw the writing on the wall. You know, I finally understood that something was happening. You won't see writing on the wall. Many people, I see writing. I go with words. I hear messages. When you are listening, let's give the example of a loved one who passed away. It is the same energy used for that to talk to your guides, the same type of work that you have to do. You have to concentrate, sit still, and listen. You will not hear somebody knocking on your door and saying, yes, no, yes, no. What you will have the intuitive response, and you will know. You will know. And the first thing that you feel, that is the answer. The first thing that you feel. Right? There are a lot of courses online. I interview um, under the playlist, multiple voices, people who talk about spirituality, how to improve your connection, how to improve your level of consciousness. Those are very useful and they're very helpful. And the internet is so full of things that you could look at. Let's see. Sunita, I haven't seen you in a while. Can you tell me if I will be successful if I start a hamper gift business? I don't see this as being successful, Sunita. I'm hoping I'm wrong. If you mean successful is your measure of success is by making enough money for you to live on, I don't see that. I do see you being successful in the sales and getting it going, getting it off the ground. But in terms of getting back your initial investment, I don't see that is possible for you. So don't go losing any job or quitting any job yet. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let me see. Um, let's see. The astrologeek. I would love to know where my live partner is. Your live partner? You mean, is he alive? My life, your life, I'm sorry, your life partner is. Okay, you're asking me where, you're not asking me the country, the city, the place, the city, the street. No, you're asking me if they're with you. Are they coming toward you? And I see that as coming toward you. And again, time is relative because universal time is so much different than our time. So if you ask me, when is that going to happen? I'm seeing that you will be feeling something going this year. You're going to get something in your life this year. Good for you. I hope that works for you. Thank you, Sunita. I'm glad I came earlier myself. Gary, for Grace, I think you asked me this last week as well. When will I get the check? When will I get the check? I think then there were 2 checks that you were asking about. I'm seeing that this check is a problem. It's a problem. I'm hearing that it's never coming. Okay. It's as if there are a lot of difficulties with you getting this money. And I don't see money coming. I'm sorry, Gary. I hope that that I'm a mistaken idiot, but I can't tell you what I don't see, right? Pari, can you please tell me something about P? Of course. Now, Pari, I don't know if is a man or woman, or a brother, sister. If P is, I don't know anything about them, and I don't know what you want to know about them. But let me see what comes up. I get that this person is in good health. And I get that this person is around you in some way. They are around you. More than that, I can't tell you unless I have more information. What do you want to know? Something about them, if they're going to get a job or anything. It's difficult to give you an answer. Angel Up. I like this. I like this moniker. Angel Up. The person I want to marry, A, lately got married to someone else. Oh, however, I still feel strongly connected to him. Will he come back into my life and marry me? Okay, first, I'm going to say that that's a no. That person is connected to you. That is definitely true, but it's a connection that goes way, way, way back. Again, past lives. It's a karmic person, a karmic relationship, a person that has been in your life before. And that's why it's so strong. So please, and I'm sure this rings a bell with a lot of other people, because when you meet people and you say, this has to be the person for me because I feel so strong, be advised that people come in and out of our lives every day, and there's a reason for that. And it's not necessarily to say, ding dong, this is the person of your life. No, that this person you've met before, and leave it at that. Leave it at that, because otherwise we're going to go crazy. And just let life take its course, because otherwise you will focus so strongly on one person that is not going to be in your life. And again, I do hope I'm wrong. ABC, thank you. When will I have my own house or apartment? I don't see that as coming this year, neither next year, but I do see it in 3 years. So it's not 22, not 23, 24. 24. Thanks. Okay, let's see. All right, DODDL. Do I have abundance on the way? Oh, yes, you do. Cha, 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 cha. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You do when that comes out. That's a good answer. Yeah, good for you. Bingo, he struck bingo. Yeah, it's nice to have that as a yes, you know? Karen, we've got Karen. Thank you, Karen. Will I be able to have a successful online business this year? Honey, that is going to be so successful, much more successful than you expect. Now, those answers don't come up very often, so enjoy it. Enjoy it. It'll be more successful than you expect. Yeah. All right, Zainab. First, let me tell everyone, thank you for sharing your questions with me and your stories. I know they're very personal, and we're in public here, but we're all in the same boat. We've all gone through difficult times. So you say, my husband betrayed me and left me and my son alone. In the future, he will regret it. I think what you're asking me is, will he regret it in the future? Look, I see him regretting it now. He is a very hot head, and he's a very, they say testadura. They say testadura in Italian, hard head. Yeah, he's regretting it, and don't worry about that. But, from there coming back, that's a different story. Let's see. Gita, thank you. Could you tell me, when will I meet my future spouse? Again, here too, I see there must be something in the air, in the universe, but for 2 years, it's nothing is happening in 2 years. It will be 24. That's when it's going to come up. Then we've got Claudia, just like me. Hi, I just signed up for a psychic course. Will I become a medium in the future? Claudia, I'm getting that you already can do this work. It's not going to be future. If it makes you feel comfortable and you signed up for it, that's good, because maybe you need that, that Linus blanket, but you can do this. And yes, you will be doing it. All right. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Blissful. I'm feeling very anxious about my exam. Result guidance. I'm not sure what you're asking. I think you're asking if the exam is going to go well, I guess. Look, I see success. I see success. I see that your anxiety is going to be even worse, but it will be successful. Just calm down. Let's see. Oh, I hate to, some, people are so, Kim, hello, will I move out of this awful town closer to my kids and have a place to live and feel happier and maybe have love too. All right, Kim, let's go one at a time. These are a lot of questions. So let's ask, will you move out? I do see you moving out of this town, and it's not going to be soon. It's not going to be this year. I do see it next 23. Yes, you will be closer to your children. That is the part that's easy. All right, I'm getting that as being easy. The more difficult, and that will make you happier, the part of you finding love in your life is going to take far greater time. And we're talking 5, 6, 7 years. Because why? That happens because there are so many commitments that you will be extending yourself into, and it will be difficult for you to be calm enough to open your heart and invite that in. And when you're ready, it will happen. Jas, hello. Thank you for this. I'll look for your questions. I can't see them yet, but maybe you will write them to me. Again, there it is. I've just found you. How do you like that? Will I be able to settle abroad permanently? Oh, yes, that's on your cards. That's on your list. Go for it. And it will be happening fairly soon, sooner than you expect. So prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Jita, thank you. Will I be able to get an actual accounting job? Yes, you are. You're going to get an accounting job. It's not going to come as fast as you want it to come. All right. So be prepared to wait. Be prepared to wait. Let's see. Okay, Sharon, thank you. I'll be looking for your question. And I don't see that now. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Katie, blessings and good protection. Thank you. Um, thank you. Do you see my moving from my location in this year? So you're moving towards somewhere else. Yep, you got it. You're going. Prepare. Get prepared. I keep telling people it's going to happen so fast. It will be happening very fast. Karen, will I be moving soon? Yes, you will be. Yes, you will be. Yes, you will be. All right. Now you see that when I receive these super chats, I look at them and I'd say thank you. Sometimes the cards are not the question is not there. Now, Shreya started a new business. Well, good for you. That's half of the battle won. When will I be successful? I see it in the first year. I see it in the first year. It will take the entire year from the time you started the business to the end of the year, calendar year, from the day you started. Okay. Yeah. Good. Good for you. Now, if it happens that, you knock on my door with a super chat and I don't get to your question, please write to me. You see my two numbers there, readings and write to me directly and ask that question there. And also, Brittany, thank you. If I don't get to you, do that there. Also, let me take a 5-second break here. I wanted to tell everyone that I have a Zoom classes, 2, 3 people at a time that come to me. They are lessons in movement. Their first lesson is free. They're very, very low cost lessons, all right? But they will teach you how to move in a certain way. They're very, very interesting. Write to me with write. And we'll get that into Zoom. So much fun, wonderful. Okay, so Brittany, I think I said thank you. Let's go down. Okay, Empress. I didn't hear the Empress of Thought. I haven't seen you for a while. Am I with my future spouse? Yes, 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 you are with them. Yes. It's a nice way to put the question. It's almost a trap question, but good for you. Yeah. Let's see. Jane, Chanchal. I hope I got that right. Chanchal. When will my daughter get married? And when will I see my grandson? Wow, you're jumping the gun. The when question. Your daughter does not want to get married. She is going to be not fighting you, but resisting. She's going to be resisting the, you know, the not suppression, but the stress. She's going to resist that and try to not get married. She's ambitious. She's ambitious. She has ideas. She wants to do things and she wants to. How can I say this? She's not a hard-headed person. She's a very intelligent woman, and she doesn't think of that. When you will have grandchildren, but you have to give her time. You have to give her time. Okay, RV, thanks. Parita, thank you. I'll look for Perlita. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Let's see. Let's go to Pooja. We're in queue for the United States immigration due to COVID. Will this successfully happen this year? Yes, sir. You can start saying, yeah. Okay. There you go, Jita. I'm looking to settle down. Can you tell me, where do I meet my life partner? This person is not a person who is close to you. They live far, as if they were living in another country. And I'm seeing it's completely, you meet them. I'm seeing this as being not through friends, relatives, or jobs, these things like that. I see that you consciously look for them, an online profile. This is something that you consciously look for, but it's from another country. If you don't have your profile somewhere on a site, put it out there, because that's where it's going to come from. That's where it's going to come from. Let's see, Suzanne. I haven't seen you in a long time. Thank you. Any encouraging words from my guides regarding money, work, and approximately when? Suzanne, I don't see you as wanting, in the sense of, I think you're covered. You are covered, and you've been very smart with your finances. What I have to say that it will be later more than earlier in terms of work that will appease you, that will satisfy you. And I see it as being into 2023, 2023, early in the year. Early in the year. Wow, let's see. So many interesting questions. Hang on, everybody. Hang on. She's getting warmer, and it's cold in this house, and then it gets warm in the house, then it gets cold. Let's see. Angel up. This is the one I said I like that moniker. When will I become successful in professional life abroad? Yes, but there's a but here. There's a yes, but there's a but. It will take time when you are abroad, in the sense that, let's imagine, okay, let's give you an example. I have a business, most of my business is online, but there's a part of my business I sell to the United States, let's say. But to be successful, I see you having to travel. I see you having to travel and do marketing abroad, but even if you want to stay where you are now. Now, if that makes sense, try to adapt it to your situation, because I see you having to go abroad where you will want to be successful, but not necessarily having to stay there. Okay, so this is movement is involved here. Here you go, Brittany. Thanks. I'm 42 and divorced. I'm sorry to hear that. 3 years ago. They say it takes 3 years to get out of it. Will myself and my former partner, Renee, from 14 years ago, another person, reunite? Yes, I do see that. I do see that. And I see this as a very, very sweet story, Brittany. I see it as not unexpected. It's something that you want. But when it happens, it's always a surprise. It's interesting. Interesting. Um, let's see. Let's see. Butter. I remember this moniker. I remember this way a while back. Will I get a job in the United States, or will I be returning home? I see you as returning to home, wherever your home is. I see that as a choice, actually. I see that as a choice on your part. Okay, Buddy and Beast. Buddy and Beast, thank you. I'll be looking for your questions. There it is. Okay. Is my dead sister still around me? Everybody in the chat, if you're asking me about someone who's passed, give me their first name. This will help me. Last time you said she is. However, recently my brother-in-law, sister's husband, and me had a heated argument. Will everything be fine again with him? Look, I see her around. She's always around, and I confirm that. That man. It will never go back to what it used to be. All right. Let me tell you that this is a person who you need to put boundaries up with, and do not take anything that he does personally. Just keep a boundary up, and that's that. This is a person who is still in pain, as you are, but you do not have to be in that situation and accept that. It's going to be difficult, the relations with this person. Yeah. RV, what should I do to improve my finances? Freelancing and software, or just focusing on product development? I'm looking at product development is where it is. Product development. I don't see this the freelancing in software. No. But there's another question here. Should I partner up with J and J business? Should I ask PK for? All right, let's see if you should partner up with J and J. No. Yes, ask PK for help. That is the way to go. Good luck. Good luck. Let's see. Let me take something to drink. I'm expecting everybody to write to me at Claudia Monacelli saying, I want to do that free lesson. And then we're going to schedule it. I'm expecting people to come to me for that, because it's really, really, you'll feel 10 inches taller. Okay, Pari, can you please tell me what P feels for me? Okay, so I answered this before. Now I understand. I don't see this as what we would consider love. I see this more as a friendship. And this is, I see that there is the possibility, if you want to be with this person, but he or she is not giving you enough of what you need, enough emotional security. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Okay, Gonzo, thank you. Will I end up with Alicia? Da 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 da. Yes, yes, good for you. Go to it. Come on, do your work. You gotta get to her. Okay, Faten, will I be successful in selling my homemade herbal tea and hair oil? Yes, you will. Yes, you will. There are two answers here. Yes, you will, but it is not going to um, sustain you living off of it. Okay, that's not going to be able to pay all of your bills. That's one. I know the name Faten Ben is not Spanish, but I'm hearing a Spanish voice here. And she's saying querida as if my dear, sweetheart, lovely, dear, you know. Um, she's saying that you need to do whatever you want because it's when you do what you want that you become successful. And also, she's saying that you should sell other things, okay? Other things in line with what you have already on your plate there. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay. Perlita, there you are. Do I have any messages from my spirit guides? Perlita. I have yes and no. The answer is yes and no, because there's one guide. There's one guide, and it's sort of a male figure, a male guide who's coming through and saying, um, he's funny. He's a funny, funny guide, funny spirit guide saying, "Hey, baby, you know this is the way. You know, hey, baby, take a walk on the wild side." And he's joking because he says, "I'm always trying to tell you things, but you don't hear me." All right. And so when he says take a walk on the wild side, Perlita, he's trying to tell you, make believe you're psychic, make believe you're maybe even an actress and playing the part of a psychic, and make believe, get into the mood, and this is the way it will work. And take it as if it were a game. Play acting the psychic role and do it. And this is a funny guide, a funny guide. Yeah. He wants to talk. He wants you to listen more than anything else. Um, some pleasant spirits around tonight. I like this atmosphere. It's a nice, pleasant atmosphere. I've got my warm sweater, that's why. Oh, let's see, let's see. Remember, if I haven't got to you and you did send me a super chat, please do write to me on one of these and say, Christelle, look, it happened last week as well. RV, let's see. Me and Pranav. PK, me and Pranav, PK are not in touch for many years. Are we still, do we still have the same bonding as we had in school time? He had not replied to many of my messages. I'm sorry, I don't see that as being the same bonding that you had way back when. No, no. There is a bond, and the bond will continue to exist. And the bond makes it so that you continue to have this as if it's a one-track mind you have, that you're thinking about this person. But this is a bond that's speaking to you. When, and I tell everyone who comes to me for readings and sessions, when someone is not communicating with you, you have to respect that, right? There's a reason for their lack of their non-communication. That's their free will. You just step back, but you will continue. Many of us do continue, and we think and think and think. And the reason for that is because the bond is so strong. But that doesn't mean we have nothing else in our lives, you know? And that doesn't mean that we can't love anyone else, for God's sake. That is, you know, I can't bring that message across enough. Nirvana, hello. Any messages from regarding abundance? You have a difficulty. There's a difficulty here I'm getting. They're saying it's difficulty in abundance, as if your idea of abundance is different from the universal idea of abundance. You have in your life everything you need to create even more, but there's a block that you still have concerning money. It's as if, and what I'm hearing is, Nirvana, that there are blocks and restrictions in past lives that you need to get rid of that is holding you back. As if you have negative entities that have attached, let's say, a program of loss. All right. So there's something still in place that you have to get rid of. Okay. Okay, Dahlia, thank you. When will I meet my soulmate? This person is not in your life yet. Um, you, I see you as meeting two people. Two people come into your life. The first is not a soulmate, but you will feel that they are, and the second will be. When does this happen? Nothing happens this year. All right, so let's just, that's it. This year is not. I do see things moving next year. So you need, Dahlia, to be a little bit discerning in how you meet people. But having said that, don't let it condition you too much. What I, as a psychic, tell you, because it's as if, you meet someone. Oh, this was the first one. Nope. and you pass them by. There's always something to be gained through an encounter, and you meet this person for a reason, because you have to learn something from them. So, take everything that comes your way and enjoy, the experiences. Let's see. Lily, again, so time. I'm not sure if you're the same Lily, but I haven't read Lily in a long time. Can you see any certain gifts that my ancestors gifted me, or those who are a part of my spiritual team? Thank you. And recommendations for yourself. You said, for your health, your ancestors. You're talking about people in this. No, you're talking about ancestors, even other past lives. I don't see I don't see that. I don't see that. But I do see gifts of a psychic nature that you potentially have. And there is a difficulty here with the notion of health. And I'm saying the notion of health because health means many things for many people. If you can sing, people think, okay, I'm healthy. Here, your health is very much linked to the upper chakras here. And you are not controlling, Lily. This is what I'm hearing. You're not controlling how you use your abilities. And what happens is you're inviting negative energies, and you have to be very careful with that. Okay, I hope this helps for you, because you asked about health and because the negative energies will impact your health negatively. And that is a fact. Okay. Magda, thank you. What could I do to get rid of my foot pain? My guides are laughing. My guides are joking. I don't mean to laugh. They're saying, come to my class, free class, and that will get rid of the pain. I see here the foot pain there's salt. I'm hearing salt. You have to keep them in salt or in heavily salted water. As if it's bicarbonate. I don't know what the bicarbonato, what is it in English? Um, okay, baking soda. There you go, baking soda. baking soda and regular salt. If it's large quantities, like the round big salt, keep your feet in there and do it on a regular basis. um, Jita, Jita, thank you. Do you see I will be able to meet up with Kamud? Go buy something nice to wear when you meet that person. Yeah. Jas, there you are, Jas. Does my father Balbir Singh want to give me a message from the other world? Does he still stay around me? This person is around you all the time. And when I mean all the time, I cannot believe why you're asking, because they're so not suffocating, but they're heavy, heavy, heavy. And he's saying that you don't have much self-confidence, and that needs to be worked on because you have so many gifts. This is what he's saying. Okay. Butter 33. Will my brother be successful professionally soon? No, not soon. Not soon. He has difficulty with work, a lot of difficulty. And there's something that he has to do before he can be successful. This is what I'm hearing. He is either, I'll give you an example, what I'm saying. You say, will he be successful soon? The answer is no. There's something that he needs to be done. I'm not talking necessarily about a course or training or anything about. It's something about his emotional life and how he projects outward. That is something that he needs to deal with. And once that happens, then the successful cycle will begin. Okay. Hope that helps. Chanchai. What about my mother's health in my sister Hemalata expired long time back? Is she guiding me in my family? Okay, your sister, she's not a guide. All right, let's first go with that question. She's not a guide, and she's not guiding your family. She's watching over, yes, but she's not guiding. You have your own guides, and she is there out of love and devotion. Your mother's health, I see, unfortunately, as slowly deteriorating. She's slowly, it's a long, slow process that I see as not developing in the positive sense, but it will develop in the negative sense. And again, I don't like to talk about that, but I do hope I am wrong. Abstract wellness, I haven't seen you in years. I'm now divorced. Ooh, I don't know whether to say congratulations or not. And healing to move forward. Good for you. Will I have another chance at real love in a relationship? I'm hearing no. You're going to have two chances. There are two people who will come into your life. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. Abstract. Good for you. Let's see. T. Rose Lover. Any messages or advice from my Italian grandmothers? Ooh, one was Antonietta, not Antoinette. Antonietta, her name must have been, from Naples and Florence. Okay. Let's go with Antonietta first. She's saying, when are you coming to see me? When are you visiting? When are you coming to see me? She's saying that there needs to be a little more cura, a little more refinement in the way you take care of yourself, self-care. She's hounding on self-care. Take care of yourself more. And the other is saying, that's what I was going to say. She's saying not only it's about self-care, self-care is also, they're using the word perking up, sprucing up, as if it was a tree, making it up, putting yourself up, literally raising yourself up. T. Rose, I hope that was helpful for you. Um, let's see. Angel up. Lots of questions today. Thank you. Will I be happily married? Also, my husband will be from my same culture or another. I see that you will be happily married in the beginning, okay? And then you will have difficulties, all right? And I also see them from the same culture. So this should tell you that, you take off your rose-colored glasses right away, and then you can avoid that, You can avoid that, which is good. Oh, let's see. The Apprentice, nice moniker here. Let me look for your question, but I'll just keep going on. And I've got to call it a night. So what I'm going to do is sign off now. It was very, very calm tonight. Again, write to me. Write for that free lesson online in Zoom. We'll have some fun. And those who have sent me a super chat that I didn't see, write to me with a question. All right? Bye-bye. And namaste. I'll be back. I will be back. I'll be back. Bye-bye.